Today on Aussie Man's Pub Chats, I'm joined by one of the GOATs in Aussie rules football. Don't bloody argue with me, he's a GOAT. He started his career with the Fremantle Dockers at draft pick number 58. After 6 Mintox years at Freo, he moved to the Brisbane Lions in 2019. My favourite team since the days they were called the Bears. And he's having a really Mintox run at Brizzy. He's a 2-time Brownlow medalist winner, aka Best Player in the League award. He's won multiple club awards. Crikey, I'll just screenshot his Wikipedia page with all the awards listed. And yeah, you get an idea of how massive this bloke's trophy cabinet is. As a co-captain alongside Harris Andrews, he's played in 3 grand finals, 2023, 2024 and 2025. The Lions have won 2 out of those 3. This bloke has had a massive impact in both those premiership wins. There's 18 teams in the Australian Football League, and to win these grand finals at the end of the year does not come easily. I'm running out of breath. I'm so excited. He also features heavily in my footy card collection, to the point it looks like a bit of a creepy shrine. Anyway, it's time I said his fucking name. It's Lachie Neale.
Welcome to the pub.
Yes.
We're halfway through, but we'll cheers that.
Yeah. I'm about halfway through. You're still...
I'm nursing it.
Nursing it.
Yeah,
First one of the day, though.
Yeah. Well, you're off season, so you're just chilling.
I'm allowed to punch them in the off season. So
yeah. Very good.
I can chew through them.
Very good.
We got the chips.
We got the chippies. We've gone full pub chat. This is Lachie Neale, everyone. So I should give my international audience a bit of an insight as well.
True.
Because anytime I make an Australian footy video, like half the comments are like, Ozzy Man, you've got to explain this sport. So
very hard sport to explain as well.
And I'm going to put it on you. So Lachie Neale plays for the team that I go for, the Brisbane Lions, since I was a kid. We can give that backstory later.
Yeah.
But
I would like to hear that, actually.
Yeah.
How that came about.
But surely you've had to do it before. You've had to explain what Aussie footy is to someone that's got no idea.
A little bit. Most of my mum's side of the family live in the UK, so they don't have much of an idea, but they watch because I play. So I have had to do a bit of explaining. I don't really know the best way because people still have no idea.
Yeah.
Once you explain it, they're like, sounds good, but still don't really get it. But I would say it's a mix between rugby and soccer is a good way to explain it, first of all. But because we tackle, so rugby, we use our feet, so soccer, but we have 4 goalposts. You score for missing, which is, I think that's the only sport in the world.
Yeah, okay. So between the big post and the little post, 1 point.
Yeah.
That's where I usually start. I'm like, look, between the 2 big sticks, it's 6 points. It can't be touched. It's got to come off the boot clean.
Can you think of a sport that if you miss, you score?
I mean, soccer you get the corner, which can be fun sometimes.
Yeah.
So,
but I don't think there's a sport in the world that if you miss kick it, you still get a point.
And it can be handy too.
The kick towards it. What's going to be that? Lock's got it. 50 metres from goal. If he kicks a point, the Swans are into the grand final. Lockett, the most important kick of his career. Any score will do. He kicks. They're into the grand final.
So we actually, I'm getting sidetracked already, but we actually started celebrating this year points because it was like you're going up on the scoreboard. So why not celebrate a point?
That was the exact premise for my bloody Aussie Man grand final commentary that I did afterwards. I was like, fuck it, Zach Bailey, 53 points. Let's go.
Perfect. Just keep kicking points, Bales.
Oscar down to Bailey, cruising through, and he gets us the lead. Some say he missed, but you can celebrate past Bailey. You got us the lead.
But I think Americans think we're crazy because we don't wear pads and it's a pretty brutal sport. I think they're crazy the way they play NFL. It's wild how they attack each other on the field. I love NFL, I love watching it, but I'm like, you guys are wild, even with the pads.
Yeah, my introduction to it was those Madden games. I think Madden 97.
97?
Yeah, 1997.
I was 4 years old. I probably wasn't playing video games then, but...
Yeah. No, I was a bit ahead of you. I was 11. So Madden 97, and SBS used to have the highlights of American football, and they used to have the major highlights reels with the music going, give me some lovin', you know? So that got me into the American football for a bit in the late 90s. Yeah. And I loved it for a while there. But it's big in the close tackling you're talking about. Head over the ball, down, and just bashing into each other.
Which I don't think is a skill in any other sport either. We kick it kind of like punters in NFL. we try and be, they're pretty accurate, but we try and be very accurate with our kicks. We have to be. But I think the way that we pick up the ball and dispose of it with our hands is something very unique. Hard to explain, and it takes a lot of years to be able to master that. But
punters is a big one. Like Aussie rules players go on to become punters in America, so there's a little connection there.
There is. There would be quite a few in college, and then there is a few in the NFL as well, I think, that have played.
Honestly, I still can't believe I'm sitting in this position right now, waiting for Sunday.
Ben Graham is a well-known athlete in Australia. He was a star player for years in Aussie rules football.
Well, what got you into Aussie rules footy? 'Cause you said your family's from England, so they probably pushed you towards soccer, or your mum's side of the family?
I did play soccer when I was younger as well, but my dad and then my stepdad both played Aussie rules footy, and I reckon from when I was 4 years old, I just loved it, loved the game. I remember being in my living room and literally writing out a schedule. I used to go for Port Adelaide.
Oh, wow.
Don't like them anymore, but that's all right. Nah, they're all right.
We try and terrorise Lachie, I reckon.
Used to write out a whole schedule, whole season, like all the teams, so not just Port Adelaide, and then do a whole season in my living room, have the goals at either end and play. Mum would remember it very well because it's all I did for like 3 or 4 years until I could play myself.
Yeah.
And just loved the game. And even through school, all I wanted to do was play AFL. So it was sort of AFL or bust a little bit for me. So luckily I made it, but I'm very lucky. It's like I'm living out my dream. So I feel very fortunate. I love AFL because it's a team sport as well. We have 45 on the list. And they become family. They're your best mates. You get
kind of a big company in a way. Like I was thinking about that on the drive here too. I'm like,
on the list, and then you have maybe like I don't actually know exactly, maybe 20 on your coaching staff, and then upstairs with membership, sales, like all that. There's another 120 employees, so it's a pretty cool place to go to work, and you get to hang out with a lot of cool people and meet some interesting cats. So.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, that would be weird for me because I mainly worked alone or with very few people for 12 years straight.
So if you walked
Aussie
into
Manning
a footy
online.
club.
Yeah, I don't know how I play well with others. Like I'm like, I can't be in a team, give feedback. I can't. I'd be too defensive. Someone would be like, oh, you need to work on that. I go, fuck you, no, I don't. And I'd walk out.
That is a big part of what we do as well, feedback.
Yeah.
And it is an acquired skill. I think that's what I've learned with like businesses. They're really interested in how we can give each other that really stern, like on the field, we'll be calling each other fucking dickheads, fuck you, mate, fucking give me the ball. So it does get a bit crazy on the field, way worse words than that. That was light on.
It's early at the pub.
So companies are like, how do you guys talk like that? And then 2 minutes later, you're giving each other a slap on the bum and high-fiving, and it's a different environment, but I think businesses we can learn from them, and they can learn from what we do as well. So it's pretty cool to translate into the real world, I suppose.
That's a huge thing to get onto, I think, like because I think about this a lot too, and especially with the Lions, where club culture and culture in sports clubs come into it, because you're working like in a job, but it's obviously high intensity. It's something you love doing. It's like you're pushed to points of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Like, how do you keep your cool? How do you not like blow up at each other? Or how do you kind of move on from that? You know, any disputes you have with anyone. Yeah. And how do you keep a positive culture in the club? Because I think it's huge, and even the TV shows like Ted Lasso and things like that. And Australia's always, I find we're always pretty I don't know, archaic, or we're behind, you know. It's like, you know, we'll get there in 20 years, but for now, it's like, no, this is how we do it. This is how we do it.
We're not changing stuff.
Yeah, we're not changing stuff. Whereas it's super important to have a positive, like, club culture and make sure people are feeling good about the job. Yeah?
We literally talk about it and just say we're all striving towards a common goal, which is, so like sitting in the pub, they want to make money. This is how much money they want to make. All right, how are we going to get there? So for us, it's premierships. We want to be the best team in the comp. This is how we got to get there with these behaviours, these skills, whatnot. So when we give feedback, it's never personal. So that's rule number one. You never say like, oh, you're a lazy bastard, because that's personal, right? You're like, you're not a lazy bastard. I might come into a training be a little bit down, it's not that I'm lazy, there might be something else going on. So we'll never get personal with our feedback, but the person getting the feedback has to know that the reason they're doing or yelling at you is because we're trying to win a premiership. So that's the goal. So it's like, all right, as long as everyone's trying to strive towards that one goal and the feedback is never personal, you can move on like that. It's like, okay, he's just saying that because he wants me to get better so that we can win another premiership. So it's pretty simple, but you do have to have a positive culture as well. We have a lot of fun, so much fun. There are times where it has to be serious, and game day is the most serious. You lose 15 games in a row, we're all out of a job, right? So there are times you have to be super serious, but I think what we have found is having fun at work is, you have to enjoy coming to work, right? Monday to Friday, even like we're about to start pre-season in a few weeks, and that's fucking hard. It's hard work. It sucks. Yeah. If I'm honest, it's really hard. I'm about to do my 15th pre-season, and they don't get any easier.
You're 33.
About to turn 33.
Yep.
Next year, so they don't get any easier. But as long as you're having fun along the way, I think that's the most important thing, and that's what we've found with our group. We just have so much fun. Like, we work bloody hard, but we just have fun doing it as well. And if you're just riding the whip all the time, like, come on mate, get better, get better, get better, no fun involved, it's like, it just wears you down after 3 or 4 years. So
I guess that's somewhat what I'm talking about too, and even bringing in Fagan as coach in 2018 or 2017.
Yeah, 17 I think. So I came in 2019 and he'd been there 2 years, so 17, 18.
Yeah. And that in itself was a big change, because he seems like quite a patient bloke and not a cliche in terms of like, yeah, I'm going to give these young fellas a spray over everything, you know? Like, I guess that's what I'm talking about, or where maybe Australia sticks to their ways where they're like, no, the coach gives a bloody aggressive spray and fucking, you know, it's just anger all the time, or temper tantrums.
It's mental fucking weakness! Weakness fucking piss!
Whereas Fagan as a coach seems to be quite patient and probably is
That's
only going...
last resort. For him, like, he might do it twice a year, and then everyone's like, oh shit, he's angry, so fuck, we better switch on. So I think, if you're always getting those sprays, it gets old, right? And you're like, this sucks, like, this is a shit ass place to be. It's like any workplace. If your boss is hounding you all the time, you're like, this isn't fun. So that's where Fags has got it right.
Did you watch that Making Their Mark documentary? I think it was the Amazon one.
Yeah, where Dewey was going nuts.
Yeah.
Because he was with us for a couple of years. He's gone to Port Adelaide, funny enough.
Right. I was more terrified of Leon Cameron and taking Cogs out for a week as the captain. I mean, you're the captain. Could you imagine being dropped for a week? I mean, what message does that send?
Well, Fags pretty much dropped me, put me in the sub in the grand final. So
that was a golden strategy. That's how I see it.
Worked out well. But that's a big step. That's a big step. Because that was like middle of the season, I think, wasn't it? So,
or it can seem like mind games. I guess that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want a coach that's kind of being just aggressive for the sake of yelling at a bunch of young fellas to, like, I don't know. It can go the opposite way where they go into themselves, I'd imagine.
Very quickly.
Or you don't want them kind of playing too many mind games to try to manipulate too much.
I think that's where Fags is so good as well. He's just so honest with us. If we're playing shit, he'll say, you're playing shit, this is what we need to fix. Like, no fucking around, that's what you need to do. He'll never play those mind games and be like, right, I'm going to spray Lachie and Harris because that'll get a rise out of the group. He's just, righto, this is what we're not doing well, this is what you're not doing well, but I believe in you and you'll get better, and I know you'll do it next time. So I think his biggest strength is having trust, which gives you so much self-belief, right? Like, if your boss is telling you you're good at what you do, you're going to do a good job. And that's why we love him.
And it is a confidence game too. Like, I played the other night. I played Lachie. I played footy, like AFL nines, like social nines.
How'd you go? How many goals?
Well, no goals, but I kind of camped out in the back line. I got one intercept mark.
Chief.
I'm like Harris Andrews. Bloody look out,
Harris. You were strutting around and saying, I'm the new chief.
I'm coming for your job. So I got one mark.
How'd you pull up?
And everyone was saying to drop it because it's an instant turnover if they kick it forward. The rules are different. I don't know if you could handle it.
I don't think I'd understand that.
No, handball game's not that big, Lachie.
Yeah,
so
all kicks.
Yeah. You can kick it, and there's no minimum distance. So you can do like a 1 metre kick.
And it's a mark.
And it's a mark.
Yeah.
And you can do like, it'll be an instant turnover if a team kicks it and no one marks it in their forward line or it spills out. Because they're trying to make it non-contact.
Yeah.
So as you're becoming an old bastard, you don't get like
So you can
concussed.
play when you're 45.
Yeah. Well, even then it's still hard. I feel like there was a lot of youngsters. I was the oldest prick out there.
Were you?
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of youngsters that were just doing it in their off season. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing here? Like, this is meant to be
Fuck off, this is
my
old
weekly
blokes. Yeah.
exercise. And they're coming there going, we'll play the non-contact version so we won't risk injury.
Yeah.
And we'll get a confidence boost from
Feel
smashing
good about
that.
it.
Yeah, smashing
Aussie.
fucker with the dad bod. Yeah, Aussie Man with the dad bod. We'll fuck him up. So it was actually really hard, and I keep getting sorer each day, and it was
When did
3
you
days
have-
ago.
3 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll only get worse for another couple.
Right.
And then you'll be all right.
Then I'll be good by Tuesday
did you,
again?
Did you warm down or anything?
No.
Nah, just straight in the car,
I
straight
still,
home.
yeah.
That hurts.
I still play like I'm 10 years old.
Yeah.
I just rock up and I'm like,
No
go for a
warm-up.
run. Yeah.
Yeah, just straight. Did you warm up? No.
No, not
Yeah,
really.
that's
A couple
what
of
hurts
kick to
as well.
kicks with, with
2 metre kicks.
a teammate who I met on the day.
Well,
And I was like, mate, I haven't played since 1999. And he said, I wasn't even born then. And I was like, all right. So that instantly set the tone for me. But it's good that I've done it before this chat because it really reminded me how tough the sport is as well.
It is
like even
tough.
the non-contact version, I'm like, this is tough. Like I'm not explosive. I'm the opposite. I'm implosive, I guess. I've got no explosiveness. Yeah. I was just imploding. But I don't know, just the sprinting all of a sudden, stopping, jumping, I don't know. I think that's what's left me fucked up. And I'm reminded how hard the game is and how much of a confidence game it is to round back to that, where it's like you can really feel like you're not contributing and then you're just taking space up
just
out
wandering
there.
around out there, yeah. I've felt like that on the AFL field and you're like, fuck, I'm contributing fucking nothing here, and you almost feel like you want to just go off.
Yeah.
So it happens in professional as well. You feel like you're not doing anything. But
How do you overcome that?
Experience, I think. So early on, when my first couple of years, that would affect me for the whole game. Whereas now I've got a couple of triggers that I go back to. So for me, it's fast feet. I'm a little guy, so close to the ground. If my feet are moving, I impact the game. And then I just say so fast feet and be clean, so picking up the ball cleanly. If I do that, I'm doing my job. So they're 2 trigger words that I come back to straight away. So for 3 minutes, I might be like, fuck, I'm doing nothing out here. And then I go, right, fast feet, that'll get you in the game, be clean. So, but that takes years to be able to do that. Like, you could have triggers when you're first, second, third year, but when you're in the moment, like that just goes out of your head and you're like, fuck, I'm not doing anything out here. And it goes on for 2-3 quarters and before you know it, the game's over. So, the more games you play, the more experienced you are. It's like anything, isn't it? You get better at it. So
it's the aspect I'm really interested in with athletes as well, the mental side. Like obviously the physical side is the grunt work and you got to have consistency and discipline and all of that stuff. But how do you keep the mental side going good?
Yeah, it's something that I worked on a lot, probably from about year 2 or 3 in my career. So invested really heavily.
Fuck me, I thought you were going to say year 2 or 3, like you're 7 or 8, because you were like, I wanted to play footy since I was 4. So
yeah, no, I wish
you worked
I
on
did.
your mental
I wish I
game
did
since
because
7
I
or
would
8.
have come in way better prepared. But the mental side of it too. Everyone's physical bucket's full, I reckon. Like we all train as hard as each other. Everyone does a lot of stuff physically.
Yeah.
But mentally is where I think you can get an edge in sport.
Yeah.
So for me, I invest hours and hours a week. So for me, I meditate every day, which I never used to do.
Yeah, wow.
It's just become a part of my routine.
How long do you meditate for?
Even when I'm hungover, like this morning, I'll meditate for 10 minutes and think, fuck, I shouldn't have had 25 beers last night. But 10 minutes in the morning, that's all it is. So I start with box breathing, so 4 in, hold for 4, out for 4, let it rest for 4. So box breathing, and then I used to have like my headphones in and listen to like the soothing music, but now I can just sit there and meditate and my mind just goes completely blank.
You see lots of athletes doing that on game day as well. Just getting the headphones in, try to stay in some kind of calm, focused zone. Yeah,
it's important. And then I do mental imagery as well. So I put myself in situations that I'm going to be in on game day and practice them in my head. So I learned early on that you're basically getting training reps by sitting there doing nothing physically. If you can repeat it in your head and mentally imagine like stoppages, crumbing the ball, which people probably don't know what I'm talking about, but
crumbing the ball, and you're like, yeah, it just spills out and you pick it up, and that's stuff that you're known for as well.
And then when
like you were
someone's
talking about.
coming the other way and you've got to keep your head over it and not shit yourself.
Yeah.
So like all that stuff I practice and I still do every week, and spend hours doing that. And then I do float tanks as well. So sit there and basically meditate for an hour once a week during the season.
Right.
So invest a lot of time in it. It's different.
I've done the float tank once.
You like it?
I just kept looking at my balls too much, to be honest. If I'm going to be completely blunt after this much beer, I'm like, look at that, they're fucking balloons, they're floating about. So I haven't done it since because I was too distracted to relax.
That's fair. I turn the lights off so it's pitch black.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That would stop you looking at your balls too much.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, so like the mental side of it, I think that's where athletes, the guys that are...
That's the difference, like you
good
say.
Or really good. I think that's
yeah.
the difference. And yeah, I've invested a lot of time and effort into that. And a guy called Brett Kirk, who was a gun at Sydney, captain of Sydney, I think he captained their premiership in 2005 or 6. Who won? It was West Coast Sydney.
West Coast Sydney, and it was a close one in like 05 or something.
Yeah.
I think Sydney got the better of them, then West Coast got it the year after or something. Yeah, it was something like that.
So Kirky played there, and he basically taught me meditation and the mental side of the game early on. So very thankful for him. Yeah.
Do you feel like you're at like GOAT status at the moment, just to toot your own bloody horn? Because you can. In the Aussie Man environment as a nuffy, because like I feel like you've gotten to a status that you should be at. Like I don't know, for years it's still like Lachie's still underrated.
Yeah.
He's still underrated, but I don't know. And just
weird.
That goal in the grand final, that's gonna live like rent free in so many people's heads. Not even just the Lions fans.
As well. That's my favourite goal I've ever kicked. It was I've never kicked a goal in grand final, so that was pretty special. And just the timing and everything, it was unreal.
His handball a little fierce. Through came Zorko. Off to Neale. From 50, Lachie Neale. 3 in a row, Brisbane.
I've tried to explain this before, but when I'm playing, I feel like I'm the best player on the field, and that's the mentality, the mindset that I was talking about before. You have to have that sort of, that mindset that you're going to go out and dominate. So when I'm playing, I probably put myself up there, and then as soon as I step away from the game, like sitting here now, and you say what sort of status to put yourself at, I'm like, it makes me uncomfortable. I'm like, I don't feel like I'm a part of that crew, but then like my family, very proud of me and everything that I've achieved and whatnot, and hopefully not done yet, but it's pretty crazy to be even in that conversation and be talking to you about my status in the game. And I heard someone say like he's a lock for the Hall of Fame, and like if you said that,
of course, yeah. No,
but if you said
got
that
it,
to 18-year-old me, I'd be like, what the fuck? That is crazy. So yeah, it's weird to talk about myself, and I don't see myself when I step back from the game. I don't see myself in that, but when I'm playing, I'm like, I'm the best player.
You got it, yeah. And I guess it's a difference between being egotistical.
Ego, you flick a switch a little bit. So yeah, maybe. Yeah, alter ego is a good word. Alter
ego, yeah. And different from just being arrogant or egotistical. I think that's the thing. And Aussies, we don't like to talk ourselves up, you know, we'll self-deprecate all the time.
We do, don't we?
And people are like, oh, Aussie Man, you're the biggest YouTuber in Australia. And I'm like, I'm not. No, I'm not. But if you want to think that, you can. No, I'm not. If you include all platforms, then yeah, pretty big. But
it is a thing though, because I think other countries talk themselves up way more than what we do. Yeah. Which is fine as well. There's nothing wrong with that. No. Like the Americans with their American sport, they're like, no, I'm the guy.
Yeah. Well, even whereas that term GOAT, it's like that wasn't invented in Australia. We're not inventing greatest of all time.
But if you speak about yourself like that here as well, maybe that's part of the problem. You just get cut down straight away. People,
of course.
Like, they hate you for it.
Yeah, well, you were so humble in your bloody Brownlow speech. What was that? And the Brownlow's a bit fucked. Every year, everyone's, oh, they don't deserve it. I'm looking at comments over Matty Rowell. I'm like, guy's a gun.
He's a freak.
Give him his fucking...
He's a freak.
Give him his credit.
I think there's so many awards as well. It's like, that's one award.
Right.
So if you didn't like the result, then bad luck. I'm sure your favourite player won a different award.
Yeah.
So that's just the main award, I suppose, and everyone looks at it. But yeah, I agree. People blow up about it, but he was a gun this year. He was so good.
Yeah.
Deserved it.
And you see so much on the field that others don't see, I guess.
Yeah.
Umpires and players, you're living it.
You're right.
So there's
there,
a bit
right?
more. Yeah, there's a bit more you know than us bloody armchair critics.
The armchair
sitting
experts.
here, we're in the pub every weekend.
You also need them though.
Yeah.
You need them for the game.
Yeah, nice. Do you want another beer?
I might grab one, yeah.
Yeah? We'll go another. What were
We're
you
going down
drinking?
right now.
Nice to have a schnitzel, have a schnitzel, have a schnitzel. Nice to have some chips, have some chips, have some chips. Nice to have some sauce, have some sauce, have some sauce. Nice to have some beetroot, have some beetroot, have some beetroot. Nice to go to the pub.
I have a super important question to ask, just while you're scoffing your chippies. You knew what you were doing, like on
I know where this is going.
on grand final parade day. You knew what you were doing, being the last to let go of the cup. You knew, because
I can, hand on heart, it looks like I'm looking to make sure I'm the last, but that thing is like way smaller than this, and I did not want the cup to fall, right? So imagine dropping it, and it's like, that would be fucking so bad. So I'm looking to make sure it's resting right. And the same thing happened last year, because it's like a little, everyone's like, bullshit. But now that we've won it twice, after letting go last, if we ever get back there, it's like, you're holding on to that.
It's on your mind now, because that's...
Harris let go first.
Oh, yeah.
When we played Collingwood, and we lost.
Right, of course. Yeah. So Lions made the premiership 3 times in a row. So Harris let go of the cup first on parade day, lost. You let go last against Sydney, won. You let go last against Geelong, won.
Yeah.
It could genuinely be a thing.
I think I saw something saying it's been going on for like 9 or 10 years.
Yeah.
And whoever let go last has won 9 out of 10 or something. Like there's only one team. It's a big sample size.
Because I thought you said something to Dangerfield. Like you were like, oh, there's a smudge on it. So I was like, good job,
we'll
Lachie.
let go at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was
Is that what you said to him?
Nah, yeah, I think so.
You said let go at the same time?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
So you tricked him?
Tricked him. I actually thought it was going to fall off. So that's why I'm looking like that. And it looks like I'm looking at his hand to make sure I'm last.
Right.
But we won, so...
Yeah, it's a tricky thing to say. It could be a real curse.
Harris was like, I'm not doing that again. It's you, you're doing it. So I did it against Sydney, and then he's like, nah, you have to do it again, because he was that nervous. He's like...
He was like, you've been injured for weeks, it's your turn.
Yeah.
You do this one.
Yeah, that was my job for the first half, was to hold on to the cup.
And with that sub tactic, I guess everyone in media has asked you about it. Now, you were injured, no conspiracy theory.
No.
You were injured in the Geelong game. You went down in the qualifying final.
Yeah.
How was your mentality then? Were you like, this is fucked, I'm gone for the year?
Yeah.
And then slowly turning that around.
Yeah, it was pretty weird. I've done a couple of soft tissue injuries before and generally been able to play through them, so I have little tears in my hamstrings or my calves and been able to get through, but this one went like bang, and I just felt it's the first time ever that I've felt a muscle just fully go, and I was like, oh, that can't be good. Tried to run around for a couple of minutes because, like I said, I'd try and usually play through injury. I was like, I can't actually run, I'm fucked. So came off, we were getting smashed anyway. I remember, I think I came off and just in my Guernsey just went, fuck. Because I was like, that's me done for the year. Had the scan and yeah, it was sort of like a roughly 6-week injury. But I'm not sure if you've seen the size of my calves.
I have, yeah.
They're pretty big.
That's actually something I wanted to ask you as well. Yeah, get a shot. Can you flex it a bit?
Yeah.
Can you make it like jiggle?
No, I can't make it jiggle. They're just pure muscle.
It's just pure muscle. It's just fucking rock solid. Because there's Facebook groups and bloody pages called Lachie Neale's calves. You're aware of those.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but
Do you follow them? Are you like,
Nah.
shots in my calves?
I should though.
Yeah.
I should send them a couple of like little sneaky pics.
Oh yeah, give them the gold. Give them the fan community. Feed the fan community.
So yeah, I thought I was done, and it actually kind of happened by chance that I came back, which was weird. So the boys played Gold Coast the week after.
Yep.
And I hadn't run yet. I wasn't meant to run for basically another week. And then I just happened to do like a calf raise on my injured calf. I was just like feeling it out. And one of the strength and conditioning guys walked past and said, "You shouldn't be able to do that yet. Like function wise with your injury, you shouldn't be able to calf raise like you just did." And he was like, "Did that hurt?" I was like, "Nah, I felt pretty good." He's like, "Fuck, all right." Wasn't planning on running until the Thursday, I think, and like my season was over. And then they said, "Righto, we're running tomorrow, so go home, go to sleep, wake up. We're running at 6:30 in the morning, just to see how it goes." So I only ran about 2.5 Ks, and they just said if it pulls up well from that so that was Sunday morning. They said then on the Tuesday we'll do 4 or 5 Ks and just slowly build it up. Still was like probably not going to play. Boys have to win, mind you, to get to the grand final.
Yeah, that was an elimination final. Yeah.
So yeah, just every 2 days ran and it pulled up fine, and they were like, "Shit, I think you're a chance." But yeah, I'm pretty sure the physio said going off my function when I did it and the scan, it was like less than 1% or 1% chance that you would play in the grand final. So,
And that was purely just from bloody being a freak of nature with your calves.
just having big calves. No, I actually think that the rest of my calf just kind of like took over and protected it, and like I couldn't really feel the injury once I started running and stuff. It felt a little bit different to the other one, but by the time the boys played Collingwood, so I did a big session that morning and really tested it out, and it felt good. I thought I'm going to play if the boys win. So I was sitting there fucking shitting myself watching that Collingwood game. I've never been so nervous watching a game. I was in there with a few other boys and a couple of staff in like a box.
Yeah.
And they were like, "We can't fucking sit with you. You're off your head."
Zorko from about 48, he's a good player, and he's just put a nail. Look at Chris Fagan.
Yeah, they cut to you occasionally. Yeah. The media wants those reaction shots.
Yeah.
So they're like, "How's Lachie holding up?"
No, my heart rate would have been like sitting at 120 that whole game. I was so nervous, and because I
That's
sort of
a
knew
tense
if
one.
we
It's always
won.
a tense one with Collingwood. I was at the pub for that one, putting in my performance.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. So I was there, and you're always outnumbered wherever you go with Collingwood. So yeah, as soon as I walked in and I'm wearing this get up, he's like, "Go Pies!" I'm like, "All right, here we go."
Yeah, you cop it from the Pies fans. They're you got to give it to them though. They're a passionate bunch.
They are. My brother-in-law, I love watching with him. So like we watched the 2023 grand final together.
Yeah.
When I was walking with him around the streets at like midnight, it was fine.
Yeah.
The second he left me though, because he had his Pies scarf, I had my Lions one. The second we weren't together, it was, "Oh, you dickhead, oh, fuck you,
fuck
oh,
you.
Lions
Fuck
suck."
the Lions.
So I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, damn it."
The parade that year, I had my daughter with me who would have it was her second birthday that day of the parade
Yeah.
against Collingwood. And because I won the Brownlow that year, and all the Pies fans thought that Dacos should have won it. And my daughter was sitting there waving, and they're like, "Fuck you, Lachie." Fags was like, that was crazy.
I remember it too. Yeah. I was near a tree and I was like trying to be like supportive still. I was like, "We're gonna have to rile up." Go Cam, go Barry, hey, go the Darcys, go Bailey, go Lions, go Bags, go Lachie. Thank you, Chris. Like you know those games where it's like. You go a bit old school and you're like, "Oh, we're going to need some mongrel in us, you know? We're going to need a bit of mongrel to fucking... So you're not just bullied, basically, which is how I think... You know better than me how we win against Geelong sometimes, where I'm like, it's only because we're not bullied by them anymore.
Yeah,
because they've always been beefcakes, And even from 2019 onwards, you get Rayner in there to not be bullied. He'd be like, "Stop fucking bullying me, mates." And I'm like, "Oh, that's the Rayner, stop
Rayner
everyone
effect.
getting bullied." Which they're aware of by 2025 and why it was a thing in the qualifying final, and he probably was targeted a lot. But yeah, that parade energy in 2023 was intense, and then the parade energy for the grand final with the Swans fans was
so
too
respectful.
polite.
And I think even the Geelong fans this year, well, maybe not to Rayner, but in my card, like everyone was very respectful. But I kind of,
but it was quiet.
Love that.
Yeah.
I kind of love that about the Pies fans, though. Like if you
Exactly.
played for them,
that's
like,
kind of what I'm saying too, because it's then like you're going to need to get revved up.
Yeah.
And someone like Rayner, it seemed to rev him up if the Geelong fans gave it to him. It seemed to fuel him.
Yeah.
But the parade was very quiet for the Geelong one too, actually.
Yeah,
So
it was
I don't know. That's my experience from the sidelines.
It's
3
probably
years
just
in a row.
because Collingwood fans are so crazy and good.
And Lions fans have gotten rowdier. We show up now, and I think that Sydney one last year, there was that real feeling of coming back. Got to own it. Got to be louder.
Yeah.
They all fucking sing. Like half the time, whether it's Hey Jude or Country. Yeah, even when no one's kicked a goal, it's like, let's just sing.
Let's just belt it out.
Let's just belt it out.
That's pretty cool.
So I think it becomes a thing of the fans kind of knowing we need to rev up a bit.
The fans make the game though. And that, like,
do you feed off that energy genuinely?
100%. You can absolutely. You don't know what they're saying, obviously, but the noise when when we kick a goal and you hear the Lions fans going crazy, like gives you a massive buzz out there. It's cool.
All right, I'll keep it up.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going. All you Lions fans, keep fucking going.
Down to the Rivalry Tavern.
For me, I look at my life now and wouldn't have met my wife without football. So I wouldn't have my 2 beautiful kids without footy. Wouldn't be able to live in the house that I do without football. So the game owes me nothing and I owe it everything. So I'm truly blessed to be able to do what I do and be able to call it my job for 14 years, which is also very lucky. I think the average career span is 4 years or something. So
well, it's a hard game. That's what I got from playing me bloody social nines the other day. Remember?
You'd be
gassed.
FIFO, 1 in, 3 off.
Yeah.
Come back game 5.
It's hard. So to do it for so long is it partly a bit of a luck thing? Like, have you had many concussions or?
Yeah, I think I touch wood. I think I've been pretty lucky with concussions, especially like with my size. It'd be quite easy to hit me in the head, but somehow avoided those, which is scary. Like we didn't know much about it when I first started playing, and now it's obviously a massive topic. And
now it's studied a lot, even in American football and the CTE and everything.
Yeah,
it's a huge topic.
I had no idea about that when I started. Like,
yeah,
and that was 14 years ago. Like not really that long ago, and we had no idea. We just saw it hit to the head, get up. Once you feel right,
you'll be right in a couple of days. Yeah. Oh, you'll be right in 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, literally. So, yeah, it is important. I've been lucky with injury that I've been able to get through pretty unscathed.
Yeah,
they might come now, but I've had a good career regardless of what comes next.
Oh, my bloody heart stopped for Starcevic a bunch of times, and that spoil in the Jamie Elliott one and the Collingwood one. Yeah. It was so graceful. It was fucking graceful. It was delicate as fuck, but I'm like, Jesus, don't knock yourself out, mate. No, it wasn't. Nah, we're not being bloody biased. Hashtag no bias.
Okay, so any of those things have to be applicable there for it to be a free kick. He takes his left arm,
look at his eyes.
He takes his body.
He's clearly got his eyes on the ball.
It's nerve-wracking, the concussion side of things.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you navigate that really, because half the time it's just fucking the scrappiness of the game as well, right?
No one's going out there to try and hurt anybody and hit anybody in the head. So
some blokes probably are.
Maybe in the 80s. I think it's got. There's too many camera angles now. You can't get away with any of that. No, there certainly are guys that you're like far out. Don't really want to get in their way.
Yeah.
But once you start playing, you don't. That's
you block it out.
Yeah.
It's go for the ball. That's the thing to do, right?
100%.
Yeah. Does that come up a lot?
I think my dad taught me that if you sort of half-heartedly go at the ball, that's when you get hurt. I don't know how true it is, but that's what I got taught.
There's a nugget of truth in it, I'm sure. I'm sure your dad's onto something. Dads are not. We say good things occasionally. This is an interesting one, and I think like, as an armchair critic and a super fan, like watching the games, I really like that the Lions just kept playing the game this year in the finals.
Yeah.
Because is it a thing now where teams and players might try to play for a free kick too much? You know, like soccer with simulation and stuff like that. Do you feel that's coming into the game a bit? And you're like, you know what? It just means they're showing themselves as the weaker team. Like, that was my perspective. I'm like, they're kind of showing themselves as the weaker team. So if you just play the game properly, go for the ball, and just keep doing what you do, you'll more often than not get the win.
I think we're pretty good at that. I think I probably don't begrudge players that play for free kicks, because if it benefits your team, it's like why not?
Right.
I just don't know how they think of it in the moment, like to try and play for that. I just couldn't. My brain doesn't work like that, so I can't do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I might though, and it would just be instinct to just do something and for me, sometimes I probably try and play for holding free kicks because I feel like I'm getting held by my opposition. So I'll like throw my arms out and feel like I'm getting held. And people probably think I'm whinging for free kicks there, which I get because I do sometimes. So I get it, but
you are heavily tagged as a player. The terminology.
Used to. I
that
think
means you've always got someone on you.
Is starting to get
now
tagged
he's getting tagged.
Which is good.
Now he's got someone breathing down his neck all times.
It's a shit of a job.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to
do
that.
Is it super frustrating? Because basically the idea is that someone glues themselves to you and is just like on you the whole fucking time, yeah?
Yeah, it can be frustrating, but I think you just work through it. And once you've experienced it a few times, you learn a few tricks of the trade on how to get free and how to keep your cool as well. Like I said before, it takes practice, right? The more times that it happens, the better you get at dealing with it and coping with it. But I would not want to be a tagger though. It would be a shit job. Just follow someone around all game. I get it. It's an important part of the... Dunk sometimes does a role for us, on a Matty Rowell or on a Paddy Cripps. He will try and stop them from getting the ball, but he also gets the ball himself, and he's a freak, that guy. I love dunks. He's so good. So there's definitely a place for it, but I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd go and play country footy rather than be a tagger.
Interesting. I didn't know there were these kind of ethics or morals around it within players as well. You just don't want to be, it just feels like a shit bloke job or something. Or
not a shit bloke, this is a shit job.
So don't make it personal. No. That's right.
The reason why they haven't kicked a goal, they've lost complete focus of the football here, and they're going after Lachie Neale at every opportunity. And that's why it's 6-0 on the scoreboard.
Have you come off field at the end of the game and gone, can't believe we fucking won that?
Oh, yeah.
Because you just ran and just played, and nothing you strategized was implemented.
Yeah.
But
it just worked.
Ran on instinct and won, yeah?
No, that happens all the time. I think you see it. Yeah. Seriously. Sometimes as well, you go in with a plan and then the team has done something completely different to what you thought that they were going to do. So your plan goes out the window. So it's righto, we just got to fucking play footy now and see what happens.
Is the important thing just picking that moment?
I think so, yeah. I think for us, we're so talented that if we do concentrate too much on data and where we should kick the ball, he should be running here, do that, then guys lose their instinct. So we're such a talented team, it's just go play. I think defensively there's a little bit more structure to it, but offensively it's just just go do your thing.
Yeah. Just go do what you're good at.
Frampton does well, but Lachie Neale's in the right area. Look at the Brownlow medalist. Swoops on it. Kicked the first of the match, and he's now got 2.
I don't have any more questions, but you're good.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Nah,
you're good. And you'll be good after footy.
I got one for you,
You'll keep busy. What's your question for Aussie Man?
How do you keep that hair looking so good?
I got a comb.
12 years?
Yeah.
Same haircut.
I've changed hair a lot. No, you see, this is a job I can do forever.
Yeah.
Talking about jobs that you can do forever.
Yeah.
Because
yours forever.
Yeah, yours has that expiration date.
I'm done in about 12 months.
This
expires
is it.
End of 2026.
And it doesn't go grey. Yeah, it doesn't go grey. That's the fucking beauty of it. I can just bung this on until I'm
had the same one
80 years old. No.
No.
There actually is a story with the wig though. So the first Aussie Man wig was from 2007.
Yep.
And my channel started in 2014. But I bought the wig in 2007 at a Halloween party in a hostel in Canterbury in England, because I was being that fucking backpacker dickhead.
Were you doing comedy then or no?
I was doing stand-up comedy, so I did stand-up comedy in England. And if you'd go outside of London...
How'd you find that?
Oh yeah, that's ruthless. That's a hard sport, Lachie. That's bloody...
I reckon that's harder than AFL.
Yeah, you put yourself out there.
Did you enjoy that?
I did. I got pretty good at it. I won the WA state final for raw comedy, which was the Triple J ABC competition. That was 2005. And I highly recommend it. And I work in a video store, so that's got to count for. So that's got to count for something. Because that's what you stay out of my set. I don't want your band from speaking. By public demand. I did it!
Yep.
So I performed at the Melbourne Town Hall 2005, and then I won the WA State Final for FHM magazine's Funniest Man. That was 2005. Hamish and Andy bloody MC'd the Sydney gig. I think that was at the Comedy Store in Sydney.
If my name was Ethan Merrill, I'd be the next contestant because his name is Ethan Merrill.
But your name's Andy Lee.
That's what I'm saying. The next contestant is Ethan Merrill.
All right.
Hey. And then I went to England, travelled around there, and I did stand-up where you could get longer slots. You could perform for
that in like halls
15,
or
20
pubs
minutes.
or?
Just pubs, yeah, just pubs. I wasn't known by any degree. So, but I liked gigging. So I would just do live gigs every chance I could.
That's interesting.
But yeah, for a Halloween party, I bought the wig, and I'll be a bogan at an English Halloween party. Was my premise. That's how it started. That was the seed was planted with that wig, and
that
then
was 2007, but you didn't really start Aussie Man until 2014.
Correct. And then in between that time, I met like these American friends traveling a lot in Poland and in Austria, and then over in America, and they gave me the nickname Ozzy Man. They were like, Aussie Man, when are you coming back to California? So I was like, yeah, I'll come back next year. Yeah, because I like going to the screenwriting expos and events where you'd learn about screenwriting in film and TV. So they called me Aussie Man. The wig was from 2007, and then it all kind of merged together in 2014 to be Aussie Man Reviews.
Yeah.
And then that initial...
How did that start?
That Game of Thrones recaps and reviews.
Oh.
Those were the first.
How good was Game of Thrones?
That was a ripper. Yeah, that was a ripper.
So you were doing reviews for Game of Thrones as Aussie Man, and then that's how it
My YouTube channel was predominantly like a fan community for Game of Thrones in the first year.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was 2014, and then that first wig, I did a gag for a childhood cancer fundraiser where I was like, "Oh, cut the hair." I guess it was like an Aussie Man hair reveal. So we cut the wig first. So I butchered the old 2007 wig, gone, but it was for a good gag and a good cause. Yeah. Butchered that and then shaved the real hair underneath. So this is like a remake of that original wig, which nothing will ever beat the original one, but this is not bad.
It's pretty similar.
If I take it off, it's really wiggy. You can see that's...
Oh yeah, if you take the hat off.
That's too wiggy.
I don't mind it.
You don't mind it?
No, I think you can get away. I think if you walked around, people would think that's your real hair.
Really?
Yeah.
You'd think I'd still trick people? I don't know if I would.
I think if you had a ciggy hanging out of your mouth or
NFL
games,
all right.
probably would do that.
All right. If I was at bloody Adelaide Oval or something.
Yeah, we love Adelaide.
During gather round, yeah. Oh yeah, Adelaide boy. I'm going to start mocking him.
Yeah.
But when I put the hat on, it just obscures it that little bit more. Yeah. So I'm like, it's a little less gimmicky, which I think is good because I don't want the bogan to be the fall guy. Australia's done that a lot in media. True. And I'm like, no, I just want to be likable.
I just want to be Aussie Man.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it is.
So what made you go from Game of Thrones reviews to reviewing everything?
It's like a...
Fucking really lizards running around.
Reviewing everything.
Yeah.
It was a year between seasons, right? So it was funny. I started doing the recaps.
Like, fuck, what am I going to do?
What am I going to do? 20,000 people have subscribed to the channel.
Yeah.
How do I hold their attention?
Yeah.
In master's degree terminology.
In your MBA that you did?
Yeah. The attention economy is the latest economy in the world. People's attention is scarce. That's what economies are born out of. Everyone's fighting for your attention. That's the whole online world.
100%.
So it's like, all right, well, how do I hold the fucking attention? And thankfully enough, people that liked Game of Thrones were like, oh, that wildlife video is fun too, Aussie Man.
Yeah.
So the persona became the thing that's consistent and is like the marketing kind of through line. I'm doing the same thing every time via the persona, but what I review, it can be fucking anything. Whatever I'm interested in, or whatever people send me.
Funny stuff,
The amount I just, like my week starts just feeding off what people send me, basically, which is every 5 minutes, whatever inbox. Aussie Man, this would be funny.
Heaps?
Yeah. But it's great. Again, I'd be nothing without the fans. It's similar to your job, mate.
Yeah.
So like
you
whatever.
need them to give you the content.
Yeah.
Because that probably gives you a feeling of what people want to be funny as well. Like, so if you get 3 of the same thing, people will like this one.
Bang on.
Yeah.
That's really funny. But like, the most intense one was that BBC Planet Earth footage of like the snakes and the iguana.
Yeah, I remember watching that. That was so fucking funny. I got a good laugh out of that one.
Good.
Yeah.
But that was sent to me, I reckon, every minute for 24 hours.
Really?
In the Facebook inbox.
Yeah.
So I can't ignore that. I'm like, the people have spoken. Yeah. Copyright, whatever it is, it shouldn't matter. I've just got to do my version of it.
Yeah.
So that's actually huge. You've like hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
But I feel it's like any artist as well, in any medium. If you listen to the audience, you kind of can't go wrong.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, if people send me the same video 20 times, sometimes I'm a stubborn wanker. I'm like, that's not funny, fuck off.
Yeah.
And then I start working on it and I'm like,
this is pretty funny.
They know me better than I know myself. Yeah. They know Aussie Man better than Ethan knows Aussie Man.
Yeah.
They're like, that works.
Yeah.
So
no, that's cool.
anytime I'm low on inspiration, it's just check the inboxes and see what people are saying to me or sending.
Yeah.
And then I go from there.
Do you find your own stuff a fair bit as well? Or?
A little bit, yeah. I'll see something I like, or I'll follow the passion pieces still. Movies, Brisbane Lions, TV shows. I'm like, I'll do my passion pieces a lot. Yeah. So it's a good balance for everyone. It's like, we can see he loves that. Yeah. So we'll go with him. Even though we don't understand this Quidditch sport or whatever it is.
I don't think I did a great job of explaining it.
No, that was the beginning. The more beers we have, we should try re-explain it.
Yeah. More and then we'll be able to explain it perfectly.
6 points. That's all you need to know. Don't touch it.
Just kick it through the big sticks.
Kick it through the big sticks. That's how you win games.
Yeah. If you kick more goals than the opposition, generally you win. Although,
do you guys go around saying that a lot? Let's talk about footy again. Do you guys go around saying
So it's Zorks actually said.
Is it?
So we used to say like taking the piss, be like, let's just kick more goals than the opposition today, boys, and we'll win. Like pretty simple. And then it was funny and it was good until the 2023 grand final when we did kick more goals, but we lost.
Fuck.
We lost and we kicked more goals than Collingwood.
It was all good up until that point.
Then we were like, righto, let's not joke about that anymore. It's a bit touchy.
That joke's done. It's good to know when a joke runs its course. Yeah. That's good.
Probably can't say that anymore.
No. Whether you're online comedian or footy player, once a joke runs its course, it's good to know it's done. Come up with something new. I got to do Halloween with my kid tonight. He's got my Squid Game costume ready. So yeah.
What are you wearing?
Front man from Squid Game. It's like the all black.
Yeah. Nice.
Fucking like the puppet master.
And is he going Squid Game as well?
No, I haven't let him watch it. But Fortnite is the game.
He's 7. Yeah.
Fortnite is the gateway, so any character that shows up in Fortnite, he then knows about. So I let him play that.
Yeah.
He's fucking 360 no-scoping AFL players. Yeah. 20-year-olds who are playing Fortnite. My kid's fucking gunning for you. He'll get you.
I got Andy Brayshaw's wedding this weekend, and he used to live with my wife Jules and I, and we used to play Fortnite.
Yeah.
What was that, 2018, I reckon?
Yeah, that was a big year for it.
I just hide in the bush though.
You try that tactic.
Building all this shit, and I'm like, fuck, I'm just squatting in this bush.
I can't do the building as an adult, whereas my kid, something about the hand-eye control.
It's crazy.
He like poof, 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 and builds, and I'm like, he's like,
do that?
Dad, I'll give you a building lesson.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'll go old school. I'll hide in the bush. I'll go GoldenEye N64 style. I'll just spray bullets.
Hope for the best.
Hope for the best.
Just revive me when I die.
Yeah, that's how I do. Just reboot me.
Yeah.
And he does, which is nice.
And there was just a
reboot van right here. All right, we can do this. Come on. Victory Royale. This is the game.
I have 72 has. They took barely nothing off me.
Yeah, you hammered them.
I mean,
Come on, I got a good feeling about this game still, ever since we started a dance party.
No, yeah, I let him play Fortnite, so that's his introduction to all pop culture and all the Halloween stuff. He knows Friday the 13th, Michael Myers, Scream. He's going as Ghostface.
Oh, yeah.
We ordered his Ghostface costume, which he's super happy about. So yeah,
that'll be fun.
That's the rest of my day. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Perfect. I might drink a few more beers.
Yeah, we'll have one more. But thank you so much, Lachie. We'll call that an end to the pub chat.
Thanks for having me on.
And awesome to sit down with you finally. The only time I'd spoken to you properly was, well, not even properly, I ended up on your floor at the hotel. Yeah. Which sounds so seedy. Well, that was the last year's grand final. 2024. Yeah, I was talking to the Dunkleys and then they got off the elevator. So I was doing that thing where I kept talking and got off on that floor. And then I'm like, I'm not on this floor. And then you walk out of the elevator. And I'm like, oh, hey, Lachie. Have a good one tomorrow, mate. Go belt them.
Go smash them.
You got your black eye from Hipwood and your hoodie and you're like,
how crazy was
focused mode.
Yeah, I probably didn't give you much the day before.
No, which is fair enough. That's what, I don't want to be intrusive. I'm not going to Salt Bay at the World Cup, let me put it that way. I'm like, give me the trophy. I didn't do anything. Well, I cheered and I sang, which you said's important.
Couldn't do it without you.
Yeah.
So thanks for having me as well.
Stalker activated.
It is an honour to be on your show, so thank you.
Cheers, mate. Thanks very much.
Cheers to that with no
Cheers
beer.
We'll get another one anyway.
Oh yeah, Lachie and I never got back to why I go for the Lions, even though I live in Perth, which is far from Brisbane. Basically, when they were the Brisbane Bears, Roger Merritt just took awesome marks and kicked awesome goals. And then my family moved over to Cairns, Queensland for a while. And those are the only games we got, were the Brisbane ones. And then one day Roger signed a footy card that I have. So that's all it took. That's it.